And welcome back to another midweek review on the Football Zone. This week reviewing Premier League games, but let's get straight into it, starting off on Tuesday with Newcastle 1, Norwich 1, a huge game at the bottom of the table, and it got off the worst start for Newcastle. Clark sent off in the 90th minute, no idea what he was thinking, but yeah, in the end you could say it worked out for Newcastle, because they took the lead in the 61st minute for a penalty from Wilson. Krul won't want to see that back, and Pukki equalised, great goal in the 79th minute. For Newcastle, yeah, considering the circumstances, it's not a bad point, but this game they have to be winning. Norwich will be frustrating. But moving on, Leeds 1, Palace 0 was the score at Elland Road. And yeah, the big moment in this game, 93rd minute, Rafinha with the penalty to give Leeds the win. And what a huge win it was for Leeds. Gives them a 5-point cushion now over 18th on the table, which is huge for them. As for Palace, only 1 point above them now, surprisingly. But yeah, it's a disappointing result for them because they have been really winning a lot, but they've gone down a bit recently. But moving on to Wednesday games, then starting off, Southampton 2, Leicester 2 at St Mary's. Burnley gave Southampton a lead in the 3rd minute before Johnny Evans equalised in the 22nd. However, just 12 minutes later, it was Che Adams with the goal to put them in front. However, James Maddison equalised just after half-time, and Jarrett stayed that way. But yeah, a really entertaining game on the South Coast, and I would say a draw was probably about a fair result. Maybe Leicester will be a bit disappointed, but moving on, it finished Wolves 0, Burnley 0 at Molineux. The only real huge chance in this game is the Dana Traore. He should have squared it to Raul Jimenez, but except for that, yeah, it was just one of those games for Wolves, one they'll be really disappointed with. But for Burnley, it's a really solid point. We'll give them confidence going into that huge game against Newcastle. But for Wolves, yeah, like I said, I think it's a game which they really expected to be winning, so of course I think they'll be pretty disappointed with that one, to be honest. But moving on then, there was late drama at the London Stadium as it finished West Ham 1, Brighton 1. Thomas Souček in the 5th minute gave West Ham the lead. Antonio then had a goal disallowed in the 49th minute through VAR, and that proved costly because Neil Maupay in the 89th minute with a lovely overhead kick to seal a point for Brighton. And yeah, with all of the stick that Brighton's been getting recently, own fans blowing them on Saturday and all that, that's a really solid point against a tough place to go. But for West Ham, yeah, they've not had a great run since the international break, so I want to get that sorted. But moving on, Watford 1, Chelsea 2 at Vicarage Road. Mason Mount in the 29th minute gave Chelsea the lead before Dennis in the 43rd minute equalised. However, Ziyech in the 72nd minute gave Chelsea the win. And yeah, that's a big win for Chelsea. Just shows when they're not the best they can win. As Thomas Tuchel said, the second best team won. But yeah, it's a testament to Chelsea and how good they are to go somewhere like that and win. For Watford, it's a great performance, but yeah, they'll be frustrated not to get anything out of it. One team who did perform well was certainly Liverpool, as they demolished Everton 4-1. Henderson and Salah gave them a fine start before Demarai Gray pulled one back, but goals in the second half from Salah and Jota sealed the win. And yeah, Liverpool are outstanding here, up to 3rd, just 2 points off the top of the table, because remains the status quo. But yeah, they're looking really good. But yeah, Everton really disappointing once again. They all are almost entering crisis mode now, so yeah, they really need to pick it up soon because it's looking concerning for Benitez. But moving on, it finished Aston Villa 1, Man City 2 on Jack Grealish's return to Villa Park. Diaz and Silva with a lovely goal, by the way, gave City a flying start in the first half before Ollie Watkins pulled one back after half-time. However, Villa couldn't find the equaliser and City held on to the win. And yeah, it's a big win for City, tough place to go. Gerrard, of course, won all of his games before this as Villa manager, so yeah, not an easy place to go. So they'll be very happy with that one. Tottenham 2, Brentford 0 was the score on Thursday in the Premier League. Sergi Canos with an own goal in the 12th minute and Son Heung-min with a goal in the 65th minute. Sealing a comfortable win for Tottenham. They were good here. It's a big win for them, kind of just building the momentum more and more under Conte, getting better and better. This was a decent performance. As for Brentford, yeah, it was a disappointing performance, but at the end of the day, it was always going to be a free hit for them. It's not the end of the world. They were expected to lose here. But moving on into a crazy game at Old Trafford where it finished Man United 3, Arsenal 2. Emile Smith-Rowe gave Arsenal the lead in the most bizarre of circumstances. De Gea was down, but it wasn't a free kick or anything like that, so the goal had to count. I thought United may give a goal back, but
they didn't, and they raced into a lead through Fernandes and Ronaldo. Odegaard then went straight down the other end of the pitch and equalised before Ronaldo scored from the spot to give United the 3-2 win. A huge win for United. Credit to Michael Carrick, he's done a great job since coming, but Arsenal will be frustrated they didn't get anything out of this.
Anyway guys, that's the video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and my thoughts, comments down below. Follow on to things Chris made for daily football news and subscribe to my channel on the screen right now, it would be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.